Hey everyone, welcome back to Tip Tuesday by Performance Designs. My name is Beau. I'm here in PMD to give you another tip about packing. We received a little bit of feedback a couple weeks ago about the snaps on some of our parachutes and what they're there for, what their use is, what their purpose is. So I just want to talk briefly about those. Snaps are something that you see on the Horizon, our wingsuit canopy, as well as the Valkyrie, the Comp Velocity, and the Peregrine, if you have one of those. The idea behind the snaps is more for slider presentation. So some people think that snaps actually, I'll show you real quick where they are just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. Essentially they're on the stabilizers. There's two on the rear of the slider, two on the front of the slider. So the two on the rear of the slider connect to the stabilizers right here, same on the other side. Two on the front of the slider connect to the very center cell of the nose, so it'd be right here to the snap right here. So some people think that that's going to slow down the opening, that we put them on there to help slow down the openings, when in reality it doesn't do anything to that. As soon as that canopy hits the wind, essentially those snaps are coming undone. We put them on there to give the slider the best chance at having a proper presentation to the wind. So when that canopy comes out of the bag, the snaps are holding the slider in a nice, neat quarter or presentation, so that as soon as that canopy starts to inflate, that slider is where it needs to be, rather than push to one side, push to the other side, whether it did that through the packing process or sometimes just through a funky opening. You know, canopy hits your burble, especially in wingsuiting. The Horizon, we have the snaps on there because wingsuiters have such a big burble behind them. Sometimes that canopy is going to hit that burble on opening, and if the snaps are there, it's going to help to hold that slider in place rather than let part of the slider or the canopy deploy in the burble and push the slider funky this way or that way, or send it down the line. So that's why the snaps are on there, pretty much just a prevention thing. We recommend using them every time. They shouldn't be doing anything to make the openings worse, the only thing, or slower or anything like that. Like I said, the only thing they're on there to do is to just let that slider be exactly where it needs to be come the opening process. So if you have any questions, any tips for next time, anything you want to hear about, let us know. Otherwise, if you have any issues with your canopy, 'tis the season to get parachutes fixed. Again, we're here in PMD, best in the business at fixing canopies, relines, inspections, whatever you need. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. Cheers.